are witnesses that can prove that I was not over there. Because, and when you say in the wee hours, where was the road in the wee hours? You know where I was at? I was right up there with happy hour, Steve Powder, and the whole street.
Right, after 2 o'clock, after 11 o'clock?
Like 10 o'clock, at like 11 o'clock. I was standing in the middle of the room, listening to their testimony. I left there, came down to my office with 50 Sanderson and one other gal. We watched the rest of the proceedings and then waited for them to show up. And you know this.
I don't know that because you've never said that before.
Well, your friends that are popping you up to this, you know it because they were there. So don't.
I don't know what you're talking. What friends that were there?
So why wouldn't you ask?
What friends
like
that were there?
Howard, Steve Howard, the people that were popping you up to do all your shenanigans that night. Don't sit here and try and tell me that they did.
My question to you is, I was flying blind that morning because it was obvious that those guys were drunk. And what we didn't know was that you were there, you knew they were drunk, and you knew where they were at. And yet you didn't say a thing about it. You covered that up.
I wasn't there. How did I know that? I left them.
You were at the house.
And they weren't drunk when I was at the house.
But they were drinking.
They had a drink.
Okay,
I was there like a half hour. This was 4 hours before. This was like 2 hours before midnight. I was there for like a half hour, 45 minutes. I left. I don't know what they're doing at all. At all. I've seen you have drinks. It's no big deal. They were not drunk. And I got Bill.
Until when? Are you saying
I wasn't there? I wasn't there. How would I know?
You weren't. You didn't think they were drunk when they were acting as leadership in their capacity as leadership?
Let's get this straight. We went over there when we adjourned, when we recessed at like 9 o'clock. The house wasn't even close to having their work. So we recessed at 9 o'clock. We went over there. I spent about 45 minutes in the house. And I've still saved the screenshots of the phone calls. We were there for about, 45 minutes. Went out, called my wife, went to my outfit, sat on the street, had a half-hour call with Aaron Pilcher. And then I came here, so roughly at 11 o'clock, maybe before, went upstairs with all your friends, witnessed me standing there, went down to my office. So when did we come back into session? 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock?
Yeah, 2-ish.
I hadn't seen him for 4 hours. When I left him, they were sober as a judge.
But they had been drinking, and you knew that.
They had a drink, yeah.
Okay. Did you have any drinks with them at all?
I had a glass of wine.
Okay.
At like 9 o'clock, and left, and then come over here for 5 hours. So for you to insinuate to the press, and let's not get away from this, it was in the press story. So, well, what was Rhoden doing in the wee hours? Well, I can tell you because I have witnesses that I was up here in this room.
Good. Did you tell them that?
No, because the press has already printed the story. You can try and talk your way out of this. You're just flat lying to people.
No, I'm not lying to people.
Well, then you need to stop now, and you should go back and correct the people who told that. Because it was bullshit, and it was a flat-out lie. And you can deny it. But
well, I haven't lied to anybody. I may not have had all the information.
Then why would you say?
I may not have had all the information.
Why would you say that I'm drinking or insinuate that I'm drinking in the wee hours when it's a flat-out, bald-faced lie?
But you were drinking with them earlier
Not
on.
in the wee hours.
Okay. But you were drinking with them earlier.
Oh, my God.
Okay, you want to split hairs.
So you want to split hairs. You're lying, man.
I'm not lying.
Well, you're lying well enough to get your ass kicked in the old days.
Well, quite frankly, you guys were not at. You guys were at. Listen, you were at.
It's just irritating me when you try and deny it because I haven't impressed the stuff you say.
You were not in recess. You were at ease, and you were trying to make a distinction about that.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
We were in. Whatever. Recess at ease. You tell me what the difference is.
It's a technical difference. And
what's the technical? What's the legal difference? Tell me.
Well, they were drinking on duty. They were drinking on duty. Yeah, it's a huge difference. That's why Jackley was making sure that.
Jesus.
Yeah, you know it as well as I do.
Well, I know that you're a goddamn liar.
I'm not lying.
I know you're a goddamn liar because
You
I
didn't
have
give me
proof
all the-
that it said it. And if you have a doubt, then call me and ask me.
Like I
At
didn't.
least have enough gumption to ask me. I called you on the carpet on it during session, and then you squirrel around and try and
Squirrel around my
squirrel
eye.
out from under it. Well, you're a
I
chicken
don't-
shit.
Not in
And you
the-
need to own it. You lie, own it. You're
I
just
did
a
not lie.
blessed chicken shit.
I did not lie, and you know it.
Give me a break, man. It's in the press, for crying out loud. Give it up.
Show it to me. Email it to me. I haven't seen it. My conversation with Larry Rhoden on 6/21/22.